Captains a strike away from history. The 2-2. Fly ball, shallow center, Fox runs in, he makes the catch! That's your ball game! The day has been seized, and the 14-year voyage is complete! For the second time in franchise history, and the first time since 2010, your Lake County Captains are Midwest League champions! The 3-2. Ralphie rips it deep to right. Forget it. Over the Cleveland Clinic sign and way out of here. Ralphie Velasquez, his first high A home run at Classic Auger Park, comes when it matters most. A 3-run missile makes it 6-1 Captains. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on, ground to the left. It's a base hit, and the Captains take the lead. Travis Bazzana delivers. Fired up at first, and it's 5-4 Captains. The payoff. Swung on, here's a fly ball in the deep center. Gonzalez giving chase back at the track and at the wall, leaps and makes an incredible tumbling catch. What a play! Esteban Gonzalez leaves it all on the line and prevents the Sky Cart from plating at least one. Get another gander. Gold glove play from Esteban Gonzalez. Legs and arms flailing in the air to bring that one in to prevent extra bases. He gets a rousing ovation from the home crowd as that ends the top of the third. 3-1. Engel, high fly ball, deep right center. It is deep, it is back, and it is gone! Cooper Engel, a furious swing of the bat, puts the Captains back in front. A grand slam. It is 8-6 Lake County, and it's pandemonium in Eastlake. He is fired up. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The wind and the pitch. Called strike 3. Trenton Denholm has done it. A 7-inning complete game shutout. The first by a Lake County Captain since September 4th of 2022. 9 strikeouts, a new season high for the Lake County righty. Ties his career high with 7 innings pitched, and the Captains take game 1 of today's Twin Bill by a score of 8-0. 2-0 Captains lead. Just about to start this home half of the third inning. Alex Mooney, Cooper Engel, Jorge Burgos due up for the Captains. On the bump for his third inning of work is the righty Gabriel Aguilera. After allowing 2 runs on 3 hits in the first inning, worked a perfect second frame to keep the damage at 2-0. Mooney takes a first pitch strike. 20th ranked Cleveland prospect by MiLB Pipeline recorded the first hit of tonight's game with a hustle double to right field. Alex Mooney, 7th round pick by Cleveland last year out of Duke, is 21 years old. He won't be for long. Tomorrow, July 6th, Alex Mooney will celebrate his 22nd birthday. The 2-1 pitch. Mooney with a soft line drive in the left for a base hit. And with that single, Alex Mooney is halfway to a cycle.
Trying to close out his final day at 21 years of age on a high note, and he's done exactly that. He came into today 6 for his last 44, but he's 2 for his last 2.
Starting to find that red-hot bat once again, because when he's feeling it, put him against any hitter in the Midwest League. This guy's the best in the league entering tonight, and here's Cooper Engel. Engel walked and scored in the first. Time called here. The captain's catcher was selected 3 rounds before Alex Mooney in the 2023 draft by Cleveland. Engel selected in round 4 out of Clemson. The 0-1. Fastball just outside. I had the chance to chat with Cooper Engel today before tonight's contest and asked him, what's been working well for you this year? He said he's just been really focused on honing in on his routine and sticking to his routine plans. The more he keeps playing. Mooney fakes a steal to second. That might have thrown off Aguilera as he misses low. And that really hits home, especially for the game of baseball. I mean, think about it. You're playing 100-plus games a year. And, you're keeping things fresh, but keeping things to a routine. If everything's going well, might as well keep everything going the way it's been.
And it's also something that seems easy to do, but it really is hard because it's almost impossible not to think about the next step and advancing it within the player development system. That's why a routine and taking it day by day is so crucial.
2-1 pitch off the table low. 91 on the fastball from Aguilera, who features a fastball, slider, curveball, and changeup. Those are what we've been calling up here the core 4. Cooper Engel a ball away from drawing his second walk tonight. The 3-1. Mooney fakes a steal to second, and the pitch is low for ball 4. So a pair of walks drawn by Cooper Engel tonight are both walks issued by Gabriel Aguilera, and it's first and second, nobody out for Jorge Burgos. And before that, we'll get a mound visit from Dayton pitching coach Brian Garman.
Well, we know that Cooper Engel leads qualified Midwest League hitters in batting average, but he's also second in on-base percentage. Last year, he manufactured 17 walks to 8 strikeouts. Now he's at an even 29 walks to 29 strikeouts.
And Tyler, this is a stat that has become very prominent in the game of baseball recently. It's a stat that Fangraphs features, but I believe other baseball publications as well. WRC Plus has become a well-known stat in the baseball community, and according to Fangraphs, entering tonight, Cooper Engel leading the way with a 163 WRC Plus. Tell us a bit more about what exactly that stat means.
Well, weighted runs created plus is just another way to measure the amount of runs that an individual player generates. It factors in a lot of different statistics. It's another stat that can measure a player's value. Wins above replacement are not attainable to the minor league standards.
Double steal attempt here for Lake County. Cooper Engel thrown out trying to steal second. Alex Mooney gets to third. So there's one away here in this bottom of the third inning, but potential third run of the night for Lake County just 90 feet away. And for Alex Mooney, that's another stolen base, and that's number 30 on the year. He's got 30 steals, 25 extra base hits. That extra base hits number reached, of course, with a hustle double to begin things in the bottom of the first. Infield in for the Dragons. The 2-0 to Burgos. Takes a strike, 84 miles an hour.
And not only going back to weighted runs created plus, but it also factors in a ballpark size and ballpark features. That's where the plus comes in category. OPS plus, ERA plus.
2-1 pitch, fisted to the left, out of play. And that makes a lot of sense. Just think of so many different kinds of ballparks. I mean, think of the major league level. Place like Boston where you got the green monster in left. It's like San Francisco where you've got the body of water beyond right field, McCovey Cove. The 2-2. Burgos weaves and misses. Off speed down low, gets Burgos to chase. That is the second strikeout for Aguilera tonight. 2 away.
Pulled the string there on the changeup. And you know what? You got to give credit to Aguilera because it is 2-0 Captains right now. However, score could be a lot higher if he hasn't pitched as well as he has with runners in scoring position.
Jake Fox takes the first pitch strike. He flew out to center in the first inning. Lake County center fielder sporting a new haircut here. He's going with a buzz cut. Usually has some longer hair and a headband on the field. Rips a ball that splits first and second into right for a base hit. Alex Mooney scores, and it's a 2-out RBI single for Jake Fox. 3-0 Captains.
The 2-out hitting continues. That's now 4 Lake County runs driven in here at home in the last 2 games with 2 men out. A simple yet refined approach from Jake Fox. And apparently that haircut already working wonders.
Can't help but notice this partner as Jose Devers is at the plate in the right-handed batter's box. Did I just hear him use John Cena as the walk-up song? Because I am totally here for it.
It kind of slipped by the wayside. I didn't even pick up on that.
First pitch misses up and in. I mean, the way Devers runs the bases sometimes, it's like you can't even see him.
Well played.
Appreciate it, partner. Devers stole his 10th bag earlier tonight, stole second base in the first inning. Here's a soft bouncing ball to short off the end of the bat. Balcazar flips to second. Sal Stewart is there for the force out. And the side is retired. But the Captains tally another run. A 2-out RBI single from Jake Fox makes it a 3-0 game. We're off to the 4th inning next. Trenton Denholm back to work. And Tyler will have the play-by-play next when we return on Bally Live and MiLB TV. New pitcher in for the Dragons to start the 9th inning is the right-hander Simon Miller. In 18 appearances in the regular season out of the bullpen, 3-2, 147 ERA, 8 for 9 in save opportunities, 37 strikeouts, 10 walks, and a 156 opposing average. 3, 4, and 5 due up for Lake County. Wilfredo Antunez. First pitch bounces one to the tarp on the first base side, 0-1. 2-1 Dragons. Top of the 9th inning. It's game 1 of a best-of-3 Midwest League East Division Championship Series. Antunez swings and misses low and in. Count is 0-2. Captain's 3-hitter reached on a fielding error with 2 outs back in the 6th inning. 0 for 2 tonight. Tipped it back foul off the backstop. Still no balls, 2 strikes. Lake County needs at least 1 to keep this game going. Antunez, line drive up the middle, and it's a leadoff base hit to start the 9th inning. And now the tying run aboard for the Captains.
That's a big knock for Antunez. To be the table setter, to have a man on first with nobody out. And if there's any guy that is deserving of a hit in this captain's order, it's Alex Mooney, the guy who caught fire. A 300-plus hitter throughout the first 40 games of the season, has wavered off a little bit, but he is due for an extra base knock.
He swings, first pitch fly ball, left center, running over to his right, tracking it down. Jay Allen the second. Antunez retreats to first. There's 1 away. Mooney made excellent contact there, but 30-plus stolen base speed in center is one of the only guys who's going to track that one down. Here's Jake Fox. First pitch to him, inside, sticks out the backside. It's 1-0. Fox 0 for 3 tonight. Last time up, grounded out to second base in the 7th inning. The 1-0. Fox, soft line drive. That's going to split the gap in left center for a base hit. Antunes racing for third, and he slides in head first. Runners on the corners, 1 out, top of the 9th. And now the leading run, go-ahead runners on first.
Sweaty palms time here, partner. Fearless base running by Antunes as well. I mean, that is played astutely out in left center by Rodriguez. And he got the throw in a hurry. It was just off to the right. Boy, that was going to be a bang-bang play if that throw were on line, but Antunes tested it, even in that tight of a situation.
So Captains mustering up some late-game offense. They matched their hit total already in this half inning. They entered in their first 8 frames with 2 hits, but Wilfredo Antunes, leadoff single up the middle. Alex Mooney nearly had an extra base hit to left center, but he lined out to center, and then Jake Fox floats one to left center for a base hit. Ralphie Velasquez, MLB Pipeline's 74th ranked prospect, digs in. He's 0 for 2 with a walk tonight. Even a fly ball could tie this game with Antunes on third. First pitch, swing and a miss by Velasquez. First round pick by the Guardians last year out of Huntington Beach High School. This kid's just 19 years old. 0-1. He takes it down low in the dirt at 89. I want to tell you what, partner, if Velasquez can drive in potentially a tying run here, perhaps more, it'd be a signature moment in his high A era. Next pitch, rocketed deep to right field, and that's going to go over the head of Ethan O'Donnell off the wall. Antunes scores. Fox races for third. He's in standing. It's a game-tying RBI double for Ralphie Velasquez, and it's a brand new ball game.
You think this means something to Ralphie Velasquez? He is absolutely riled up. He hit the second base bag. He let out a huge scream. He is still animated towards the first base captain's dugout. Lake County just never says die. We got a brand new ball game.
That was absolutely mashed. Now go ahead run 90 feet away, 1 out. Here's Jacob Cozart. Infield is in. First pitch to him. Taking a called strike, low outside corner. Simon Miller was 8 for 9 in save opportunities in the regular season. He can give him 8 for 10 with Dayton this year. Jacob Cozart with a 2-out single last time up in the 7th. The pitch. In below the knees. Cozart, Cleveland's 2nd round pick this year out of North Carolina State. Base hit could bring home 2. The 1-1. Wave and a miss. He nearly dropped to a knee. 1 out here, top of the 9th. Lake County with 3 hits in this frame. They had 2 in their first 8 innings at the plate. Fox on third, Velasquez on second. 1-2 from Miller. Cozart, line drive to right. That's a base hit. Go-ahead run will score. Here comes another in Velasquez. Cozart head first, slide for second. He's tagged out, but it's a go-ahead 2-run single from Jacob Cozart. Lake County, the cardiac captains tonight.
Unbelievable. For Jacob Cozart and Ralphie Velasquez, 2 of the newest captains along with Wilfredo Antunes, who got things started with the leadoff single.
Jonah Advincula pops one back off the third base netting foul. 3 runs, 4 hits in this 9th inning for the Captains. Advincula bounces it foul to the on-deck area for the Captains. It's 0-2. Better late than never, right? Advincula looking to add some more. Takes 0-2 outside. Captain's right fielder 0 for 3. Last time up, struck out swinging in the top of the 7th. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the pitch. This is outside, does Miller. So Lake County ahead 4-2. 2 outs, top of the 9th inning. Miller's offering. Swing and a miss by Advincula, and that will retire the side. Lake County lives up to its nickname in the top of the 9th inning. 1 run on 2 hits entering the half inning. How about 3 runs on 4 hits in the top of the 9th? 4-2, Captains lead. They're 3 outs away from stealing it in Dayton. Can they do it? We'll see if they can next on StreamGuys. Hey there, Captains fans. Logan Potosky here with you on the Lake County Captains pregame show. And joining us is a very special guest, one of the core members of the Lake County starting rotation. It's right-hander Austin Peterson. Austin, thanks so much for taking the time to join us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So, just talking about your season so far, you have really had strong command of the strike zone. So far this year, currently, as of the games through June 14th, leading the Midwest League with 77 strikeouts, also leading the league with a .9 whip and 70 in the 3rd innings pitched, and you're tied for the lead with 12 starts. And at the moment, you're the only pitcher through the games of June 14th in minor league or Major League Baseball with at least 75 strikeouts and 6 or fewer walks. What has been working well for you so far this year?
You know, I think that just, getting ahead of people and, putting them away early, it's actually funny because the last start I had, it was a little bit of the opposite of that. I was getting ahead of guys and not really putting them away, and that led to, only 5 2/3. But, I think that, just being on the same page as the catchers and, really understanding that, I want to throw every single pitch that I have in my arsenal for a strike. That really helps them understand me. And, I feel like, we're just not really allowing people to get the free passes. Attacking people is the name of the game. I like to play the percentages game a lot. So, even the best hitters are only getting a hit 3 out of 10 times. Throwing it in the strike zone is going to be your best odds anyway. So.
For sure, getting ahead early. You've been doing that early and often this year. I have to go back to an individual performance you put together. A couple of series ago at Cedar Rapids, you did something only one other pitcher in Captains history did. Through 13 strikeouts, tied a franchise record. You tied former Major League pitcher Adam Plutko at that mark. Just what was that feeling like, just in that much of a zone at that setting, also with no walks in that one?
Yeah, we had a lot working for me. My slider was really working that day, and it was a righty-heavy lineup. So, anytime you get those and your slider's working, it's definitely going to be an advantageous day for you. But, I think, it was just a great feeling to kind of get the strikeout numbers, up where they haven't been before in my career. So, it was a lot of fun.
Certainly looked like it for sure, and team also getting the win, which was also very big too. So also wanted to ask you about, your collegiate career. It was a bit of a journey for you, making your way, starting at Purdue, then making the way to Wabash Community College, and then finishing out in Stores with the UConn Huskies your final 2 years. How did that journey and what you did during your college career prepare you for where you are right now?
I think it was a huge process for me, and definitely taught me a lot. And it was funny. The scout that actually drafted me, Kyle Bamberger, he was here the other night for my start. So we kind of talked about that and my journey and everything, and how just kind of timing played a huge role in everything. Because I had offers after my junior year at UConn to get drafted, and I didn't feel like it was I was quite ready. And then going back and being top 5 in the nation and strikeouts obviously led, more eyes to me. So I don't think that I don't regret doing that at all. And like you said, it was kind of like perfect timing in terms of, the draft class ahead of me. It was like, you think there's 18 pitchers and it was a loaded draft class. And so, it was great to like learn and go back for an extra year and get another year of experience under my belt. So.
Well, it certainly worked out well for you so far. You've had a great, successful minor league journey so far in the Cleveland organization, and you were talking about, waiting that extra year and then eventually getting into the MLB draft. It was in that 22 MLB draft, 9th round. Cleveland Guardians are the ones that gave you the call. Just what was that moment like for you, your family, and, just that day and that timing in general for you?
Yeah, I mean, that's a special moment for anybody and something that'll, forever be in my memories. There's nothing like, looking my parents in the eyes when you get that call and, realizing that, all the hard work you've put in and all the time and money that they've put in has, really paid off. So it's a really special moment.
I can certainly imagine. Well, also, we've talked plenty of baseball here and being on the diamond and everything you're doing there, but what do you kind of enjoy doing when you're not on the baseball field?
My girlfriend lives with me in Cleveland, so, we just, like to get out and see the city a little bit, and I also really enjoy golfing, so it's nice we have a lot of golfers on the team, so we get out whenever we can, usually on our Monday off day, but yeah, for the most part, I just like to relax, hang out with friends and family, so yeah.
It's nothing like it. I did hear your fellow starter Parker Messick in another interview he did recently. I think you guys have like those golf tournaments during those off days.
Yeah.
How are you holding up in there?
I mean, I'm not terrible, I think that me and Denholm won one game or one match, but
righty.
Yeah, I mean, it was it's always a close race for the most part. I mean, we're all pretty solid.
Well, just like the entire starting pitching unit has been for Lake County this year. Final question for you, Austin, is get a nice bus driving past us here right outside the clubhouse. Just ultimately, throughout your time with Lynchburg, you're with Cleveland now, and just the chemistry has been so fun throughout this entire season with Lake County. Just what does it mean to you to be a part of this Cleveland Guardians organization?
I mean, it means a lot. There's a lot of mix of cultures and everything like that. Getting to play with a lot of, guys from like the DR, Venezuela. So it's, nice to kind of get that camaraderie. And it's been nothing but fun so far, It's a lot of great people. You can tell the Guardians definitely, do their research when it comes to who they want in their organization. So, that's definitely big time.
Absolutely. Well, Austin, just about all the time we have. I want to thank you so much for taking the time, and best of luck the rest of the season and going forward.
All righty. Thank you, Logan.
For sure. That was Lake County Captain starting pitcher Austin Peterson joining us on the Captain's pregame show. And coming up shortly, first pitch between your Lake County Captains and the Fort Wayne Tin Caps on MiLB TV and the Bally Live app.